Hi, guys. How are you all? Been a crazy week here, as usual. Let me find us on here. As usual. Oof. Don't want to hear myself. What's going on, guys? So, I'm going to make, this is going to be a one and only wreath. Hey, Dawn. So, if you want it, you better grab it off this live. Because I don't think it'll last long. I have to do something. Hi, Brenda. I have to turn on the banner. And then it always takes my comments off when I do that. Hi, Dawn. Happy Thursday. Yes. So, like I said, this is going to be a one and only. I'm not going to order any more signs. I'm just, that last wreath, that was enough for me to deal with the stress. So, hi, Joanne. Hi, Lisa. All right, let me switch cameras. So I didn't even try to go live the other day, but I hear a lot of people were having problems. Hey, Lisa. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's been really stressful. My son works for a trucking company, Martin Transport. Let me tell you what they did to him. So their GPS made him miss a turn that he had to make, which meant he had to turn around in this parking lot. So he had someone watching him. He asked somebody to watch him back up. And he was watching the guy who was helping him back up. Well, apparently there was a fire hydrant that my son bumped into, as he was backing up. He bumped into this fire hydrant. Now, it wasn't even, no water came out or anything like that. He just bumped into it because he was paying attention to the guy who was supposedly helping him back up. Now, mind you, he's in Upper Wisconsin. We live in Florida. So he hadn't heard anything, and he was honest. Even the police, happened to be a cop there, and the cop said, well, thank you for being honest. Most people just drive away. So apparently it must have happened before, But my son, no, he told them, he just bumped into it. So they had him, he had to bring his load back to the terminal there. He had to bring his, go there. When he gets there, they fired him. They fired him for bumping into the fire hydrant. Now, mind you, he's in upper Wisconsin. You would think they would have let him drive the truck back, but they didn't. And here he is stuck up there. They made him leave his truck. He has a truck full of stuff. They made him leave his truck, and he had to figure out a way to get home from Wisconsin and bring all his stuff with him. I have never, ever. So they said the problem was because it was in his first 30 days. Well, guess when his 30 days was up? The next day. I was so mad. I was livid that a company would do that. And I said, I could understand if he hit a car and some people got hurt or something like that, but he bumped into a fire hydrant, bumped into it as he was backing up. Yep. So Martin Transport. Do not, if you know anyone that is looking for a truck driving job, do not go to that company, because unless you're a perfect angel and would never, ever bump into something, do not go to that company. It's awful trying to get him home from upper Wisconsin. Yep. You're just a number with them and they don't care. And they said, well, we would have gotten him a bus ticket with his money. Yeah, it was a simple accident where it was his fault, but because he should have seen but he was paying attention to the guy who was supposed to be backing him up instead of his surroundings. Yep. I'm dumbfounded that they would do that over something that simple, you know. And he just nudged it. It was tilted a little bit, but they said, well, we would have got him a bus ticket, but it would have come out of his last check. We didn't abandon him. Oh, really? You didn't abandon him? He's in upper Wisconsin. There you go. Upper Wisconsin. And we're in South Florida. So then the next problem was he's trying to, we figured, the best way to get him home would be to rent a car so he could take all his stuff out of his truck. Otherwise, he would have had to ride the bus home, then drive back up there to get all his stuff out of his truck. When he goes to the rent-a-car, they wouldn't take his debit card for the rent-a-car. He sat there for 5 hours before the girl finally said, oh, well, you could pay for it online and then use your credit card for the deposit. After 5 hours, because I kept saying, what can we do? What can we do? 5 hours later, he wasted sitting in that airport trying to figure out how to get home. Yep. What up, Damon? Where you at? Aren't you traveling? I'm telling the story about Martin Transport and how terrible they were to my son. It was awful. Awful, awful. Damon, all I have to say is that dinner you went all the way up there for, it better be darn good. Oh, I know, you're in New York. I can't believe you went up there for just a dinner. So tell me, if I cook a really good dinner for you, will you fly to Florida? Rick wouldn't drive for them. Well, you know, you learn from your mistakes. They're the worst company there is. Worst. Hi, Nellie. Yep. I just couldn't believe they did that. So I'm counting 5, and then I'm putting the ribbon in, and then I'm skipping 2. And this, let me tell you, this is going to be the only one that I'm making like this, because I am not ordering more signs. I'm not getting any more stress over this. So if you want this, you better grab it off the live. Hi, Peggy. Yes. Damon's in New York. Can you believe it? Damon, are you going to see Katie up there? Yeah. Yep. The worst company, Martin Transport. The worst company. If you know anyone looking for a semi-driver job, do not go to them, because they're awful. Absolutely awful to do that to us, to have someone stranded 2,000 miles away from home. Hi, Carolyn. So that's what I've been doing the past 2 days. I'm counting 5, and then I'm tucking in the other end. I made one of these last night. Did you? Yep. I love what they look like. I think they are so pretty. I love what they look like. Yeah. So yeah. So what have you guys been up to? You put lights in yours? Yeah, that would be pretty too. That would be pretty too. Did I get 2 or 1? What a way to get bad Mrs. Right by doing that, isn't it? It's I just, I called them up, and the sad part is it wasn't even his fault. He was paying attention to the person backing him up, which I guess apparently they make him sign a paper that says if you get an accident because of that. I know, Wendy, it's bad out there. These trucking companies, that's why they can't get anybody to work for them, because they're treating their employees like doo doo. So, yep, awful. Awful, awful. They either treat you like crap or they don't pay you, one or the other. Uh, no, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So then he was so tired when he finally got the car. He ended up driving 350 miles out of the way to get home. So we finally told him he needs to pull over and go to sleep. Get a hotel and go to sleep. I said the least they could have done is let him drive home. Yes, I'm putting a sign on the wreath. I am. So I'm just counting 5, tucking it in. Then I'm going to go back and glue them in. I made the mistake of gluing once before. Hey, Eunice, how are you? All right, girl. I've been on vacation doing karaoke. Can't wait to go home to do my crafts. I know the best kind of is BCB out of Mansfield, Texas. They are so family oriented. They're the ones with they're the ones that who let me live on the truck with Rick. Yeah, but see, after this, we are making sure he finds a local company because we don't want him to get stranded again like that. Might be enough. Let's see. You're good. Are they any Florida locations, Wendy? I just couldn't believe my ears over something so simple. And his 30 is they claim it's because it was in his first 30 days. Well, his 30 days was up the very next day. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we worked for them, they were in the top 10 trucking business. I know. That's why, my son went to them because they had supposedly such a wonderful reputation. Huh. If they call that good reputation, I'll tell you, it's sad. And they're such a big company, you know. I'll tell them about it. Right now, we're still trying to get him home because he went like 350 miles out of the way. Oh, BCP in the top 10? Well, Martin's supposed to have all these wonderful ratings and awards and all that stuff. His friend, that he talks to, who's a trucker, he hit the top of the truck, hit uh hit a building or something, and they didn't, and that company didn't fire him. What's this? We need to block this. We need to block this. Hang on. Bye bye. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, his friend hit the top of a building or something, or the top of the truck or something, and he didn't get fired. Yeah, it was 1 day short of his 30 days. 1 day short. Darn, I thought I had enough. Let's see if one more is going to be enough. Mm-hmm. But my point is, I mean, I wouldn't even call it an accident. I mean, I guess technically maybe it was an accident, but he just bumped into it as he was backing up. And, he was honest. He told them what's going on. Even the cops said, "Thank you for telling us." Most people would have drove away, you know. Sometimes honesty isn't the right policy, I guess. 1, 2. Now let me see if I can fit another one in. Nope. Okay, so this is where the bow has to go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. No, I can't put another one in. Okay, so that's where the bow's going to go. Hi, Karen. Oh, they claim, I don't believe it. If I showed you the picture, you wouldn't believe. They claim that it was 2,000 in damages. That's what they claim. I said, okay, well, make my son pay for it. Oh, well, our company doesn't do that. Really? Come on. But they have to cover their butts. Yeah, you learn from your mistakes, You do learn from your mistakes. Okay. But it's sad because he was extremely upset about it. Extremely. Because he really wanted to stay with this company, And I'm not worried about him getting another job. I'm not. It's just the way it was done was pretty bad to have somebody stranded 2,000 miles away. Oh, well, we would get him a bus ticket. Oh, really? A bus ticket? And then he'd have to drive another 2,000 miles back to get his stuff out of the truck. So I'm just gluing this in so that I could, when I tie it in, it'll stay. Hi, Julie. I'll let this dry for a second. I thought this was such a cute sign. So like I said, if anyone wants it, it's a one of a kind. It's $45 plus shipping. I am not going to order any more signs or anything. This is it. This is it. Awesome, Linda. Yeah, I made a candy cane. I made a candy cane. That was the first one I made like this. It was a candy cane. Oh, hey, the bad thing about these yarn wreaths is they pick up every little speck. All right, so let's tie this in. Hey, Deborah. Okay, I'll drink in a second. Well, let me put it this way. I said, you're telling me there was $2,000 damage to that truck? He said, no, to the fire hydrant. Because I know there was no damage to the truck. None. Hey, Carmen. Just trying to get this in here. Come on, get in there. Mm. Come on, what's your problem? What is your problem? Get in there. Really? Heck with it, I'll go the other way. Go the other way if you want to be that way. Hey, Penny. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Well, you might be watching my posts. We only need 150 more to get to 11,000. 150 more. So if you are not doing what the ticker says, please do so we can play bingo. So exciting. I missed how you made it. I guess I have to watch the replay. Well, all you missed, I never show wrapping the yarn. I always do that ahead of time because it's boring. So you wrap. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to glue these babies in. We gotta go back and do that. I knew I was ahead of the game somehow. So you just wrap the yarn around the frame. That's all you do. And then you add your ribbon. Skip 2, go over 5. If you have thicker, chunky yarn, ouch, you could skip 4. I mean, go over 4 instead of 5. But this isn't as chunky as some of the yarn. I never knew chunky yarn came in different thicknesses. Oh, you just wrap it around. Just wrap it around the frame. That's all you do. And then you cut. I cut about 3-inch pieces of yarn or ribbon. Now, some people take the ribbon with them as they're wrapping the yarn. I don't do it that way. I have hard enough time getting the yarn wrapped around good. So I don't take the ribbon with me because, like I said, it's hard enough making sure the yarn gets wrapped good around the frame. So now I'm just gluing both ends and make sure it stays. I just find it easier to do it this way. If you find it easier to take the ribbon along as you're wrapping, then that's what you can do. But to me, this is the easier way. Can't remember if I did this side or not. Then I just go back and glue them all in. You take the ribbon? Yeah. A lot of people do that, but like I said, I have enough problems wrapping it. Hi, Terry. I guess I'll have to do one and wrap it and just show you guys how I wrap it. But all you do is just wrap the yarn around the frame. That's it. I just find that boring, so I do it ahead of time. It sure isn't much easier. Okay, it's the last one. So then when you get to a point where you can't add the ribbon evenly, then you just put your bow there. Hey, Brooklyn, how are you, my love? Where you been, girl? Okay, so let's make a bow. So how's the weather up north? Is it cold? Sure isn't cold here. Oh, that was like chalkboard. So I just go out to the 3. And this ribbon isn't the greatest. The wire's not that great in it. So, but it's good for bows. We're going to do 2. Cold. Send some of that down here, will ya? I want some cold. It's cool at night here, but during the day it's still in the 80s. High 80s. 68 degrees in New Jersey at night. We have been getting 57. No, that's nice weather. Nice weather. How much is on this roll? No, I can't tell. Point 2. What the heck is 2.7 meters? 63 in PA. That's kind of warm for you guys, isn't it? That's why we're not getting cold. You guys need to get cold up there so we can get cold. You need to get colder. Oh, my comments aren't scrolling. Yeah, I think we might be going to Georgia. Pretty soon again. My son will hold down the fort here. Well, if he's not, he probably might as well just wait to get another job now. So close to Thanksgiving. I don't know what he's going to do, though. He likes making that money. Likes making that money. Don't we all? Where is my pins? Where the heck are my pins? Tell me they didn't fall. There they are. So, I don't know about you guys, but whenever you have thick glue, I always store them upside down so that when you want to use it, comes out instead of having to shake. I love this ribbon. I think it's so pretty. Yeah. That must be an awfully important dinner that Damon flew up to New York for 24 hours. Must be awfully important. All right. Yes. So if you're not already doing what the ticker says, please do so. We're only 150 away from 11,000. Where did I put that pin? Why is it? There we go. 11,000. This is our last. Oh, yeah. You can't camp in the winter up there, huh? And that's when we want to camp here in the winter. But then it's hard to camp here in the winter because we can't get a site because everyone from up north comes down here, and mainly a lot of people from Canada come down and they stay the whole winter. So it's hard for us locals to get a site. Can't blame them for wanting to get out of that cold, though. Can't blame them. But yeah, it's hard for us to get a site in the summer, in the winter. And that's when we want to camp. Too hot in the summer. So I'm just putting a zip tie around, and then I tucked in a Chanel stem back there to attach to the board or the frame. Oh. Every time I take that out, it never goes back in the same way. So we're going to cut off that zip tie. Get this back over here. Whew. Sticking the Chanel stem down through there. Yeah, you guys are getting snow early up. Some people were getting snow already. I don't ever remember getting snow before Halloween when we lived in Michigan. Don't ever remember. What is the deal here? Let's see. Turn that. Tie that on. It's down here. So we like to go camping for the weekend. Really, Dawn? Yeah, you're getting it early this year. We like to go camping to watch the Christmas parade. Hi, Mary. And when I called, the cheapest site is $112 a night. 112. I said, are you crazy? That's an awful price. But just like everything else, I guess it's gone up. Hi, Sandy. Yep, just like everything else, it's gone up in price. Fluff the ribbon. So like I said, this is the only one I'm going to make like this. If you want it, it's $45 plus shipping. Please let me know. Soon, because I don't know how long it's going to last. Okay. Now we need to trim up these tails. Oh, that one got wonky. We need a little bit of bling there. Can't tell though if this is. I can't tell if this is gold or silver, but I think it's gold. I think it's gold. No, these should go not in here. That's why I can't find them. Why are they in here? Oh, that's where that was. Move them to a different den. I wonder I couldn't find them. I'm always looking for something. Of course, something always has to go on the floor. Let's move that over there. You can go back now. There. Okay. Get some bling going on. Yeah, I think it's gold. You guys are so quiet. Everyone's so quiet. Are you guys just chilling today? Who keeps going to my door? All right. Now we gotta fix all these, flatten all that, flatten my bow. And just cut all these off and tuck in the loose ends. Then I need to put on a hanger. Should have used a white for that, but it's all right. It's okay. I'm just gonna tuck these in. Don't want any loose ends sticking out. There we go. And now I flatten my bow, which is, so when I ship this, I always put tissue paper in the loops of the bow so they don't get too terribly smashed. Okay, let's put the hanger in. I think it's cute. Cute, cute, cute. I don't have any long enough. No, I'm going to dump this before it ends up on the floor. Oh, gosh. All right. Let's see. We'll use a white one. Hey, Andrea. How you doing, girl? Thank you. I'm doing okay, Sandy. How you doing? I have to go for my blood work next Tuesday, though, so I'm freaking out. Freaking out. Complete freak out. You know what? If it was up to me, I would never go to a doctor. I know a friend. I have a friend. She's still pretty young. Well, she's probably in her late, maybe in her 50s, late 40s, early 50s, maybe 50s. I don't know, but she has never gone to a doctor. Never. Never got a pap smear. Never got anything. I think she's crazy, but she's never gone to a doctor. I don't know one thing. She lives with a lot less stress. So, there we go. Isn't it cute? Like I said, I'm not making any more of these. So if you want it, it's $45 plus shipping. It's a one and only. I think it's really cute. It looks so cute on your door. So yeah. Oh, I have to go to the doctor. They always find something, and I'd just rather not know. You're like me, girl. You don't go to the doctor, or you don't. You wouldn't go. I wouldn't go. I tell you. Thanks, Mary. I'd rather not know. I know it might be stupid, but I'd just rather not know. Oh boy. Well, that's all I have for you today, guys. That's all I have for you today. Um, I'm sorry I missed my VIPs yesterday. I was dealing with trying to get away home from my son the whole entire day. So I'll make it up to you guys next time. It was a very stressful event. Thanks, Brooklyn. Thank you, sweetie. Brooklyn, I keep meaning to call you, but every time I think about doing it, then something just deters me. So anytime you want to call me, just do it. Don't hesitate. All right, guys. That is it. Let me switch cameras here. Switch cameras. Can you see it better this way? I think it's so cute. I love it. And the good thing about these is they don't fade like the wreath does. You know, the mesh on the wreath fades. You just can't help it. But these, I think, would last longer because I don't think the ribbon would fade that much. So, all right. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. I'll see my VIPs tomorrow. Love you all. God bless you all. See you later.